Let's check them out. This is the last clip for tonight. So let's check it out.
Can I be honest about something? I was just thinking that you were going to be a little more calm, which is what I'm looking for. But
Can you give like an example of how I wasn't quote unquote calm?
okay, yeah. The table next to us singing happy birthday and then you obnoxiously singing happy birthday out loud with them was kind of embarrassing. That was very inappropriate to me and honestly immature.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I feel like if it's not a good match, that's totally fine. I just feel like you unloading on me right now is just a lot for meeting each other 3 hours ago.
I get it, but communication is important, obviously, right? That's key to a relationship, so I'm communicating how I feel.
Okay.
And this is how I feel, and moving forward, beautiful personality. Obviously, you're a beautiful girl, but you acting like that isn't what I want to marry.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to put you in check so that you
I
can...
don't really think I like that specific verbiage.
Oh, sorry. So I'm not trying to put you in check. I'm just trying to make you aware so that you and I can maybe progress and see where this goes and give it another chance. One more thing, though. One more thing. Sorry.
It was a little 6-year-old girl. She was very excited.
And but was that your family or did you know anyone?
No, I just feel like the energy that you're giving off right now is very like bah humbug. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with spreading a little joy. And she seemed very happy that I was singing along too. I'm sorry if that rubbed you the wrong way. That wasn't my intention.
I want to date a sophisticated woman.
Okay.
That's classy. That's not going to get loud. Especially when we're on our first date. You're mine. When we were on the date, it was between me and you. I felt like you... Okay, you're not mine, but on the date, it was a one-on-one situation, and you bringing a 6-year-old into it with her whole entire family.
Oh my God!
You wearing that for other people to be able to see you, because... Can I be honest about something? I was just thinking that you were going to be a little...
There's a part 2. I'm gonna say this is a video where 2 things can be true at once. 2 things going true at once. I'm gonna explain why. Okay, I'm gonna explain why. But this is funny. This is really funny. Okay, let's break this clip down and we'll go on to the second clip.
More calm, which is what I'm looking for.
Can you give like an example of how I wasn't quote unquote calm?
Okay, yeah. The table next to us singing happy birthday and then you obnoxiously singing happy birthday out loud with them was kind of embarrassing. That was very inappropriate to me and honestly immature.
Can I be honest?
It's really a bit overreacting, and it's a bit weird that it's not that big of a deal to sing happy birthday for other people, even though strangers are not. Okay, it's yes, it's definitely he's definitely overreacting. It really is, and it's to be honest, it's like he's making this little bump into a mountain. It's not. It shouldn't rub you the wrong. It really, I mean, to be honest, it's like it shouldn't rub you the wrong way. So it is weird. I definitely am. I would on this channel. I'm definitely, and I know my brothers will too. Is that we hold both people accountable. We are not trying to be. We're not here to be
Misogyny.
misogynist. We're here to be accountable. We're here to give opinions and our thoughts. Okay. To we focus on hypocrisies and delusion, and this man is like really delusional. But I will say that out.
I feel like if it's not a good match, that's totally fine. I just feel like you unloading on me right now is just a lot for meeting each other 3 hours ago.
I get it, but communication is important, obviously, right? That's key to a relationship, so I'm communicating how I feel.
Okay.
And this is how I feel, and moving forward, beautiful personality.
That, right, where I said 2 things can be true at once. Yes, he's overreacting. He's being too much. But at the same time, he has a right to voice his opinion. He has a right to voice his opinion. It's fine, right? That he can voice his thoughts, his how he feels, and so on. What I would say that it seems like she can't handle a man that has his own opinion. This is the thing where I said this, that a lot of women are not meant to be in relationships. A lot of women have either been single for far too long. A lot of women have been single for far too long that they don't know how to interact or compromise or deal with another person. Because here's the thing where we have to understand, The person you are dating or dealing with or in a relationship, they're not your carbon copy. They will be a different person. They will have their own views, their own opinions, their own movement process, whatever. So that is difficult. That is the difficultness of being in a relationship, of dealing with different people. I mean, I'm in like the whole customer service industry. It is annoying. It is annoying to be in the customer service industry where you are day in and day out dealing with different types of people. Different types of people, different types of personality. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting. It is very difficult. So really, to be honest, being in a relationship is not easy. And I believe it should not be easy because honestly, I mean, if it's easy, it's great. Almost awesome to you. But in my honest opinion, it's rarely ever easy because honestly, you are dealing with someone that is not you. They won't think like you. They won't act like you. They're not you. So that is the difficultness of being in a relationship. So this man is kind of crazy. Yes, overbearing, maybe probably controlling. But at the same time, it's good to know, right? Good to know off the bat how he is. So it's good that he's voicing his opinions. I can see that she couldn't handle it. She thinks that he's lecturing her instead of, you know what, voicing his feelings. So two things can be true at once.
Obviously, you're a beautiful girl, but you acting like that isn't what I want to marry.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to put you in check so that you
I don't really think I like that specific verbiage.
Oh, sorry. So I'm not trying to put you in check. I'm just trying to make you aware so that you and I can maybe progress and see where this goes and give it another chance.
I mean, you can see a bit of the red flag, right? Put her in check. You can see the bit of the red flag, but you know, I guess he's a little bit of adaptable, trying to, you know, change up the mindset. I mean,
one more thing. Sorry.
It was a little 6-year-old girl. She was very excited.
Mm-hmm.
And
but was that your family or did you know anyone?
No, I just feel like the energy that you're giving off right now is very like bah humbug. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with spreading a little joy. And she seemed very happy that I was singing along too. I'm sorry if that rubbed you the wrong way. That wasn't my intention.
I want to date a sophisticated woman.
Okay.
That's classy. That's not going to get loud. Especially when we're on our first date. You're mine. When we were on the date, it was between me and you. I felt like you. Okay, you're not mine, but on the date.
Yeah, in check is too much, and then saying you're mine it's a bit too much too. It is a bit too much. In check is kind of too much. Saying you're mine is definitely too much, and it's like you just got to know this person. Being so process. What is it? Process. Oh, fuck, I'm terrible with these words. Just being so controlling is a bit too much.
It was a one-on-one situation, and you bringing a 6-year-old into it with her whole entire family.
Oh my God!
You wearing that for other people to be able to see you because. Can I be honest about?
Oh my God!
You wearing that for other people to be able to see you because, let's be clear, you're trying to impress only one person. It looked to me like you were trying to impress a whole room with you yelling and carrying on, wearing what you were wearing. Like you succeeded. I'm sure you got a lot of attention. I just don't like that kind of attention. So just moving forward.
Okay, and that's so okay. No, I actually don't think there is a moving forward. To be so real with you, this attitude that you're giving right now is not the kind of man that I would want to date. So we can just.
Or is it me being truthful?
No, I think there's a way that you can deliver information that isn't the way that you're delivering it, and clearly, like, it didn't work out. So you could have just said, "Hey, I had fun. I don't think it's a match. Like, best of luck. Wish you no ill will."
I had a good time. I just don't think that you were doing things that me in the future would, want to continue.
I mean, admittedly, it's because of the words he's using. It's getting to be, I guess, more of a lecture because you're talking down to somebody. Saying you're mine, putting you in check. It's getting to that. It's definitely getting to that point. So, yeah.
Continue to happen. So I'm telling you now, these are the things I want you to fix.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's where you got me messed up because there's nothing that I did that I need to fix. I am who I am.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. Okay. To fix? I mean,
I am. And so you can actually just stop the car right now. I can get a ride.
But I'm already driving, so.
Just don't want to spend the next 30 minutes in a car with you after that presentation.
Okay, but I'm also not going to drop you off wearing what you're wearing in the middle of the road for you.
Oh, okay. No, I actually, No,
seriously.
no, seriously.
No. Hold on. Wait, why?
What do you mean?
What are you tripping? I was communicating with you, dude. I was communicating with how I felt. I'm not saying that I want this to be done. I'm just telling you what you did wrong and how we can fix this moving on.
You don't tell women what they do wrong on a first date. It just doesn't work out. And no, stop the car. I'm serious. That was actually...
You're seriously gonna leave right now? Wow.
Best of luck. Hope you find that conservative girl you're looking for. Oh my God.
God, I would like this, right? I always, yes, it sounds he's very controlling in an abusive way. I get that. I see that. This is a thing where I've said this before. I'm a 100% believer in this. Stop getting with people you want to change. I'm sorry. When you say that I want you to change something, I want you to fix something, stop it. Stop it. Don't date the person. Don't entertain the person anymore. Done. That's it. When men or women, I want people to understand this. If you're dating a person and you want that person to change anything about them, don't get with them. Don't get with them. Because this is a problem where this is a thing we can't see. People accept people for who they are, because then if you want someone to change, you are only dating someone of the image you see them as, right? You're trying to mold the perfect person, the perfect partner, and that is never going to work. Stop getting with people that you want them to change something. Accept them how they are. Hell, if they're a criminal, either accept it or don't. If they are, I don't know, a woman that wants to sing happy birthday, accept it or don't. You, as human beings, one thing we can control is ourselves. Plain and simple. The thing that we can control is ourselves. Our own actions, our own viewpoints is what we control ourselves. Stop wanting to control others, because we can't do that. We don't have the right to do that, and we shouldn't be doing that. That's overstepping our bounds. Stop trying to fix people. Stop wanting people to change. Stop that shit. It's like, it's unhealthy to date people, be with people that, you know what, I want them to change. I want them to not be this. I want them to be something else. Then find that person. Because it's only a slippery slope. And potentially it can get dangerous, it can get abusive, it can get toxic. When we have that mindset, oh, we want people to change. This is the thing where women do it a lot too. And actually women do it a lot. Because they get with the shitty men and date him on potential, date him on hoping, because, oh, I got with abusive man, but you know what? I hope he change. I hope he will be different. I got with a criminal, but I hope he will be different. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. See who he is, recognize the red flags, and what you can control is your decision. If you choose to be with the person or not, that is it. I think we have such a big problem in so many relationships where we want people to change. It is idiotic. Because the only thing you have 100% control over, at least, is yourself, not other people. I think it's toxic. I think it's abusive. We need to stop that shit. Yes, and that's the thing where that's why I hold people accountable. Where stop wanting people to change, and women do this consistently, wanting these shitty men to change. Okay, so that's why I'll hold a mirror up to men as well. Date women for who they are. That's why, to me right here, I told you about my ex. I don't blame her. I blame myself because I chose to be with her. However she treated me, however shitty she treated me, at the end of the day, I chose her. So you know what I do? I blame myself. Because you know what? I was poor. I was a poor judge in character. So you know what? However she is, however toxic or whatever she is, so what? I chose to deal with that. I chose to be in a terrible relationship for however long I was in, I chose that. You know, that's the thing where, and I knew the red flags. I seen the red flags, and I chose to ignore it. So there was no one to blame but myself. That's it. So for people like this, for this man like this wanting her to change, stop that shit. Because it's not logical. This is the thing. It's not logical. Why do you want people to change? These are full-grown adults. They are who they are. If they change, they will change because they want to change, not because you're forcing them to change. Forcing people to change never works. It never works. So that is the insanity of it. And you know, I don't agree with that. No way. This channel is a big promoter of accountability, self accountability. You control your own actions. You don't control other people's actions. Plain and simple. What do you guys think? Yeah, this was kind of crazy. It's the whole where she jumped out of the car thing. It's a bit much for me, so that's why it's like I always use a caveat. Yes, shit can be fake, shit can be staged, whatever it could be, but let's not be stupid because nothing is original. There's nothing original. Something is happening to somebody, right? These shit is happening to somebody. So that's the caveat I like to put on. It is a bit over dramatic, but shit like this does happen. Yeah, the guy's toxic. That guy's idiotic. I mean, seriously. I mean, he needs to reevaluate. He needs self-evaluation. He needs to self-reflect because shit like that ain't gonna get you nowhere. It won't get you nowhere. So really, I'm a big promoter that men need to this. Men need to self-reflect. Would you date yourself? Just your personality, like your personality, your mindset in a woman. Would you date that type of woman? Would you date that type of woman? A woman that says you need to fix this, you need to change that. I'm gonna put you in check. What is it? You're mine. You belong to me. It's like you wouldn't. I mean, men wouldn't necessarily date that type of woman. That's like so verbally abusive, so controlling. So I don't know. What do you guys think?